We are 2 months into the MLB season, and there are still players and star players that are struggling at the plate. So today, we're going to look at 5 guys I think that will be able to break out of their slumps. I'll be looking at baseball savant statistics, expected statistics, all that jazz to find guys where I think there are big discrepancies. For example, they're hitting the ball super hard, they're just getting unlucky. So with that out of the way, we're going to start with our first player, and that is Bichette. His expecting batting average, expected slugging percentage, and expected WOBA are all right around his career averages. He's in the 80th percentile in hard hit percentage and average exit velocity. Right now, if you take a look at his triple slash line, it is 243, 281, 396. That is horrible for Bichette for a WRC plus of 95 this year. That is right below league average, about 5% below league average, but on his career, his WRC plus is 121. Bo is a guy that doesn't walk often, so that hurts his on-base percentage and in turn hurts his OPS as well. So I think in due time, if Bo keeps hitting the ball hard, it's going to start landing and you're going to start to see his stats go up to where they're normally at. The next guy I want to talk about is Marcell Ozuna. This guy lives and dies by the extra base hits. Because of this, I looked at his slugging percentage, a 406 slugging percentage, but his expected slugging percentage is 557, which is very, very good. His barrel percentage is double the MLB average at 13.5%, and his expected WOBA is the same as his career average. So it just shows you that he's just getting a bit unlucky. I dove even further into this. I looked at all his barreled balls and his solid contact outs through Baseball Savant, and 10 out of 21 balls that were either barreled or hit solid were an out. To be fair, a few of them were just absolute monster pop flies that he barreled at over 100 miles per hour. But for the most part, they were line drives into the right center gap that got caught at the track. So out of these 10 outs, maybe he has 5 more doubles, a few more jacks, and his slugging percentage is looking way better. That just brings all his stats up collectively. The next one is a shocker. Muncy is the guy we're going to talk about next. That Dodgers team is rolling. They got dudes all over the place in that lineup. So far, he definitely is having a down year. He's not a guy that's going to hit for average for you, but he usually does hit for pretty good power. His expected slugging percentage and expected WOBA are both above league average still. He has the highest walk rate in MLB at 20.1%. The 4th lowest BABIP in MLB as well, with a BABIP of 182. That is absolutely abysmal. He is not getting great luck. BABIP is batting average on balls in play. So when he puts the ball in play, his average is 182. To me, it just seems he's getting unlucky. His launch angle has increased quite a bit compared to his career average. Maybe that means he's just popping the ball up a lot more, which results in easier outs, which means when he hits the ball, he's obviously going to get out more if he's just hitting pop flies, and maybe that explains why his BABIP is so low, but 182 is unbelievably low. 4th lowest in the MLB. So Muncy's going to get some bloopers in there going forward, and all his stats are going to go back up. And he's really picky at the plate, so it's not like he has an issue of seeing the ball at all for this slump. The next guy needs to get it going quick, and that is Semien. This one right here is purely off of my gut. There's absolutely no way that he can keep this horrendous pace up the whole season. He's not even playing bad for the amount of money he's getting paid by the Rangers. He is playing bad just in general for a major league player. His stats this year: 182 average, 243 on base, and a 234 slugging, and he has no home runs at all. His WRC plus is a 43, which means he's just about 60% under the league average. He is bottom 5% in expected batting average, expected slugging, expected WOBA. So it's not like he's getting unlucky. He's just been sucking this year. I don't know. Is this one of the biggest cliffs we've seen a guy fall off of after getting his big contract? I don't know. Obviously, it's only 2 months into the season, and he has plenty of time to turn it around. And I think he will turn it around, because there's no way a guy that has finished top 3 in MVP in 2019 and 2021 is going to keep up this pace. The 5th guy I want to talk about is Jose Abreu. He's having a pretty average season for the normal major league player, but Jose Abreu is a stud and is a absolute slugger in the league. So I know he can play better. He is absolutely smashing baseballs in the 98th percentile for average exit velo and hard hit percentage. He's striking out less than the MLB average and his career average, and he is walking more than the MLB average and career average. Expected batting average, expected slugging, expected WOBA are all higher than his career average right now. You want to talk about a huge gap between, I guess, real stats and expected stats. He has a WOBA of 296 and his expected WOBA is 368. For WOBA, you want to think about it as in terms of on-base percentage. So 300 is pretty bad, 350 and up, you're starting to get into really good territory, and then 400, there'll only be a few guys in the year that will get above a WOBA of 400 at the end of the year. So a expected WOBA of 368, that is really good. That is in the upper echelon of hitters in Major League Baseball. I just told you about all the good things he's doing. Now you want to hear his stats this year? He is hitting 216, 304 on base with a 351 slugging percentage for a WRC plus of 97. He is under the league average hitter right now. So I hope Jose Abreu's luck turns around going forward. Last guy I want to talk about is an honorable mention. I had to throw a Seattle Mariner on there, and that is Jesse Winker. He's currently hitting 217 with a 309 on base and 303 slugging. His power numbers are way down. He is not hitting for power whatsoever. I swear every other game that I watch him play, he'll fly out to the warning track just like no other. If all of those were home runs, he would probably have 10 home runs right now, I swear.
2-2, there goes Frazier. Slug high the warning track, and he makes the catch.
That ball's tacked to the warning track. Robert is there to make the catch.
This one's got a chance up against the wall.
A little weird. He's having a better year off lefties than righties right now. His career splits are the opposite. He sucks off of lefties for his career and absolutely dominates righties. But all his expected stats are relatively close to his career average. He's a guy that doesn't strike out a lot and he walks a lot as well. So it's not an issue of seeing the ball at the plate or his zone. It's a matter of just hitting the ball hard when he hits the ball, because his hard hit percentage is way down compared to his career average this year. Those are the 5 guys plus Jesse Winker at the end that I wanted to talk about, who I think will be breaking out of their slumps very shortly. Let me know down in the comments a guy you think that will turn it around by the end of the season. We will totally forget that he was in a slump at the beginning of the year. Let me know down in the comments. I've been away from posting a video for about a month and a half, and I apologize for that. Very busy with school and baseball. We're doing a lot of cool things, you know. We made the national tournament for baseball and also getting those good grades, because those are very important and cool as well. But more cool things are coming this summer, because I'll be back home making YouTube content. Because of that, you should subscribe to the channel and also like this video for more awesome content coming forward. Going forward, I guess. Not coming forward. You get what I mean. Anyways, with that being said, thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.